And you all know the challenge that we have today. The statutory allocation is not enough to take care of these various commitments. And so we have to look within, and we believe, looking at our track record in the past, shall we be able to live up to expectation. Currently, what is happening in that agency is that there are a lot of leakages, and I have already instructed her to begin to work and observe on how best we can re-engineer the restructure the revenue, internally generated revenue of the state, so that we should be able to block all those leakages and have enough to take care of our needs here. And of course, the entire country, with the current agitation from some states to control the VAT, we have no choice than to try to do something to upgrade our IGR. In the event, we are currently waiting for the judgment from courts, but whatever it is, whether the VAT will still remain to be shared to all of us or not, there is every need, because of the challenges that we have in our state in trying to sort out other things, including pension and gratuity. That is what people try to talk about me, but they forget quickly that Benue State took over government with a debt of over 70 billion arrears of pension, gratuity, and salaries. We've been managing it. We've been able to reduce it to up to over 30 billion now. But one thing we have done in the case of pension is that government have succeeded in domesticating pension law. Pension law is going to solve this problem. And we have already invested more than 1.5 billion with pension as it is now. And government is paying 10% of workers' salaries. All that workers are doing, they're paying 8%, but government is also paying 10%. So this is something that will solve the problem permanently. In the next few years, when workers retire from service, they don't need to revert to government. You just go there and pick your gratuity and pick your pension. And I think it's the best in land. This government is the first government to have attempted and have concluded in domesticating this law. So that will solve the problem, but we need money. And so we must put hands together to ensure that we have enough money to sort out this problem. For the arrears, we need to sort them out. And I believe that for now, as far as pensions are concerned, the leadership of pensioners in the state have entered into agreement with me that they have also seen the problem. But today, as I talk to you, for the past 6 months, every month, government is able to pay 300 million to local government workers and also 400 million to state pensioners, not workers. And so I think these are 700 million going to them. At least you won't wait for 2 months to receive at least 1 month's pension, and in full, not in pieces. So these are the efforts we have done. And of course, for a while, the former chief of staff resigned, and so I have to appoint another chief of staff, who is Dr. Tivlumun Nyitse, who was taking over that office. So in the next couple of days, more appointments are going to come. We're trying to just tidy up and to replace the commissioners that left, and also other appointments. And of course, we are tidying up to also do some board appointments. Yeah.
When is the farming holiday taking effect? Farming holiday.
Oh, it's starting from tomorrow.
No work tomorrow.
Yes, work-free day for those who have farm, not people who don't have farm. If you don't have farm, you better stay back home and do the work. But for us, like farmers, we are free to go to our farms. And I believe that this will add a lot of value to food security. In the past, it added. This time, we were lucky that we had enough rains. And I can assure you that farmers are already smiling home, even civil servants and politicians and alike. So we're happy about that.
Thank you, sir.
We hold 250 here.
Thanks for checking out.